Hey everybody, how's it going? Tom back on Microsoft Flight Sim. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I almost said Microsoft Flight Steamulator. Sorry I'm late tonight. I had to travel today for work, so I got home late, so everything just got pushed back like an hour. But we're here, and we're gonna grind some a cargo mission tonight. Probably. I don't know if I do 2 short ones or 1 long one, but I got like a good hour and a half, I think, to knock something out, so we'll try to find a mission that's conducive to our time limit tonight and go from there. A mission that's conducive to our time limit tonight. So let's double check our specializations because I want to see what I do have. Cargo, transport, medium. Do I want to work on VIP then? Maybe I do that instead. Maybe I'll do... I don't know. Let's see what missions we have. We can do cargo or VIP. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it kind of does, but it really doesn't. I titled the stream cargo missions. So, we'll see what happens. No, I don't really want to be over in Japan. Not feeling Japan right now. What do we got here? Oh god. Game's lagging. Let's see. No, I don't want to do that. That's multiples. None of these are well, that's a... Now, we gotta do VIP. What am I talking about? We want VIP. Let's see. Is there any VIP over here? There's like 0 VIP. Huh. Go figure. Now, how am I... Oh, there is 1 VIP way up here. Oh, it's in the Diamond 62. Okay. How long is that gonna... It says 3 hours, but I don't think it's gonna take 3 hours. Oh, it's from Eagle also. Okay. Let's take a peek. I mean, I gotta complete a few more of these types of missions anyways. Oh, great. We got low IFR at our destination. Go figure. That always seems to happen. I don't know why. I don't know why I have like 1 mission to choose from, but I guess we'll do it. I haven't flown the Diamond since we took the check ride in the Diamond, so let's give it a shot. See what happens. All right, there it is. I guess we get the blue default colored one. I think that's like the default one. It looks like the default one. So we'll see how that goes. All right, real quick, I want to check something, so I'm gonna mute my mic for a second because it's gonna get loud. Or, well, I guess I'll do it this way because it's easier doing it this way. All right, everything is to my liking, so. I think I remember the cockpit of this. Why is this not letting me move? There we go. This cockpit of this pretty well, so let's see. Oh, let me grab that. There we go. That's right. I gotta get the static port cover from the way back there. Pretty high wing on this. I like it. Alright, let's hop on in. This plane's kind of cool, though. It does have the icing protection. If I remember correctly, right? Doesn't it have anti-ice? I thought it did. Well, let's get familiar with the... Why would I need to exit the aircraft? Why am I exiting the aircraft? What did I not do? Oh, I didn't remove the chocks. Makes sense. Where am I going to go? Really? Seriously? Why can't I grab them? Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Do I really gotta run around to the front of the aircraft? Hey, what's up, VG Master? I guess I do have to run around to the front of the aircraft. There we go. I'm gonna say, why? Oh, now I gotta... Can I answer from here? Let's see if I can. Let me in. No, it's gonna make me answer from the back. Yeah, this does have ice protection on here. Okay, well, we're suited for cold weather flying then. Because it's very cold. It's just very cold. Well, it should be very cold up in Wisconsin. I also don't understand why these aren't real life. Ice light, normal, high, max, windshield, ice light, pump 1, pump 2. Okay. Flaps there, rudder trim, parking brake, defrost, cabin, trim down there. Auxiliary. What is that? The throttles down there, crossfeed, fuel levers. Okay, cool. Let me move that. Yeah, there we go. Crossfeed. Okay. Cool. This is a pretty simple aircraft to fly. Can I get rid of this big dumb thing? Yes, perfect. I just gotta find the parking brake. That's oxygen. Where's the parking brake? Oh wait, the parking brake was right there. What am I talking about? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm glad to be back too. Well, not too much is up. I just had a busy day, so delayed start, but I'm happy to be on here right now doing this and getting a flight in, so I'm gonna try getting this thing rolling as quick as possible here. Let's see, anything on the overhead panel? No. Okay, cool, everything's right there. Where are my lights? There they are. Okay, position, I'll leave my strobe off for now. Fuel pump, turn the left one on and kick it off. What's this? Adjustments, front, back. Oh, that must be for the seat. Go ahead and start the left engine. Fuel pump on the right engine. Oh, you streamed ATS earlier? Lucky. I sat in traffic for like 2 hours coming back from Wisconsin, so that wasn't that fun. Okay, avionics master, pitot heat. Where is the generator? Is there no generator switch in this plane? Or is the low volts just because... Am I missing something? Why do I need to shut down the engines? Okay. Oh, because I have to get boarding. What am I talking about? Jesus. Like an amateur here. Electric master, avionics master. Is there no generators on this thing? Or alternator? I gotta find an alternator, or else I'm never gonna get any. Pleased to welcome you aboard. Welcome, guys.
Any chance we could speed up the flight, Captain?
Oh, listen to you.
Thing in Weldon waiting for me.
Well, then you should have gotten here earlier.
Appreciate it. I'll need to make some calls. I hope the signal hold up. If you could make sure it's good, I'd really appreciate, Captain. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, there we go.
Team, ready to leave.
I don't get why is there no generator switch though?
For our passenger, Mrs. Norris. We expect
Yeah.
to provide her with the best of service. I know I can count on you.
Auxiliary power, don't need that. Auxiliary pumps, don't need that. I just need to figure out why I'm getting low voltage.
Kilo Echo Golf Victor Traffic Diamond November.
I'm not quite sure where the
is taxiing to runway 22.
Alright, well whatever. Let's get our autopilot configured. Where's the autopilot control panel here? Why am I blind? Oh, it's all over here. Yeah, but where are the mode switches? Am I missing something? Where is the autopilot on this aircraft? I thought I flew this before. Apparently I didn't. Oh, it's right there. Duh. I'm so blind today. I'm just out of the loop. Holy cow. Okay, well. Let's set our altitude to like 5,000 feet. And I'll set the heading later. That should be fine for now. Okay, cool. Shift P for the parking brake, and let's taxi to the runway. How was ATS today? Did you go anywhere cool? That low voltage just gonna stay on? Oh, alternators right here. Duh. Genius.
Dear
Not used to this
passengers,
cockpit
good
at all.
afternoon,
Is that the
and
main
welcome aboard
bus?
This first-class wings flight to Weldon. Under captain
Yeah,
and
there we go.
pilot
Okay,
today,
cool.
Estimated flight time is 57 minutes.
57
We're on
minutes,
time for
guys.
departure, waiting for
Not too
takeoff
long.
clearance. I'll
This
keep
is
you
a
informed
horrible
during the flight
cockpit view.
if anything important comes up. Thank you.
Thanks. I don't like this view. Like, what is this right here? Where is this thing having me go? Really? I had to go all the way in a circle? I couldn't just cut across the tarmac? Guess not. Alright, well, we got our taxi lights on. We got our flaps. We're pretty much ready to roll here. Oh, I can imagine loose cannon. It's probably got to be really cool. I definitely haven't dabbled in VR before, but it sounds pretty cool. And of course, I just bought a new screen. Well, I bought it for myself for Christmas, I guess. So, I guess I did technically buy it. But, yeah, that's something I should probably look at. That would probably make it really cool. Be the next big thing. Maybe I'll try out sometimes. By the way, I feel like I haven't seen you here before, so thank you for stopping by. Thanks for clicking on the stream and checking it out. I appreciate that. We're gonna do a little. I titled it cargo flight, but then I realized I need to do VIP stuff, so I found one VIP flight that was available. I don't know why I only have one available in the entire world right now. Don't understand that. Everything was cargo and ferry flights, it seemed like. Alright, can we announce our takeoff? Alright, I'm holding short. Announce takeoff.
Kilo Echo Golf Victor Traffic Diamond November 7 Tree 807, taking off runway.
Let's
22,
roll.
Departure to the east.
Alright, landing lights, strobe lights are on. We're going to inform our passengers.
Good
Good afternoon, dear passengers.
On behalf of First Class Wings, I would like to welcome you
Such
on
a
board
stupid
flight
phrase.
SCW
I feel like
9214 bound for Weldon. Estimated flight time to
I feel like
Weldon
that sentence is
57 minutes.
horribly
To
structured.
prepare for takeoff, please ensure your seatbelt is fastened
All right,
tightly,
buckle
your
up.
seat is in
Buckle
the
up,
upright
gents.
position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank
Let's
you,
watch this
and
airplane
get
want to
ready
rotate
for a
early
wonderful
like
flight.
every airplane. Oh yeah, listen to that baby purr. Alright, zooming down the old runway. There's rotate. Hooray! And we're off. Gears coming up. Stand runway heading here for a little bit. Flight director. And flight level change. Autopilot. Beautiful. Go ahead and do a nice pattern entry and get the heck out of here. Actually, I could climb a little more aggressive than this. VY. Alright, let's do a left turn here. And activate heading mode. That's supposed to be my flaps, not my gear. Okay, control. 4,000 feet.
Minneapolis Center Diamond November 7 Tree 807 is type Diamond Day 62.2 miles
Day.
southwest of Kilo
Type
Echo
Diamond
Victor,
Day.
3,200 feet. Request flight following.
Diamond November
Oh.
7 Tree.
Nice turbulence right there.
Minneapolis Center. Squawk 6046.
6046, alright.
Squawk 6046 Diamond 807.
Diamond 807 radar contact 2 miles south of Kilo Echo Golf Victor. 4,100 feet.
Altimeter 3049. Alright, perfect. Okay, cool. So from here, I gotta slow down, man. This thing's cruising. There we go. A little choppy here.
Diamond 807 acknowledge last
Oh, sorry.
transmission.
Yeah, sorry. Radar contact. My
Roger,
bad.
Diamond 807.
Okay, we'll put 50%. I'm gonna get the flight plan up here real quick, and let's proceed direct. Well, I don't want to proceed direct to there already. Whoa. A little bit of bounce here, gents. Alright, let's proceed direct our first waypoint. And navigation. Here we go. Alright, GPS 4000. Press to request IFR. Stream today is probably going to be about an hour and a half.
Echo Golf Victor, 4,000 foot. Request IFR to 7 Yankee 2, ready to copy.
Alright, I can turn these off. Can we climb a little higher?
November 7 tree.
I feel like we should.
807 is cleared to 7 Yankee 2 airport as filed. Squawk 60.
Look at this, we're just getting rocked.
Diamond November 7 tree
Chords.
807 cleared
What
to
the
7
heck?
Yankee 2 airport is filed.
Anybody know
Squawk
why that just
6046.
happened? I guess I don't have autopilot on anymore.
Diamond 807 rebound.
What did I do?
Radar contact 4,000 feet. Altimeter tree 0. 48 continue to KORDS. Following heading 110. Proceed on course descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
I am at 4,000, and I guess I can go
Continue
direct
to KORDS
chords.
Following heading 110, resume.
Am I
all
not going
navigation
direct
climb
chords?
And maintain 4,000
I am
foot
direct
Diamond
chords, okay.
807.
Alright, cool. I think I'm gonna climb though, because this airplane can perform way better.
Dear passengers, glad to be your captain today.
Oh yeah, get the
First, I'd
mood
like to
music
welcome
going.
Everyone on behalf of First Class Wings on flight FCW 9214. We are currently cruising
FCW,
at an altitude of
no.
2,000 feet at an airspeed of 150
Wow,
knots.
look at this.
It's 1:30 p.m. and are expecting to land in Weldon approximately at 3:10 a.m. local time.
And we're hitting
Current
some
temperature
big
of
bumps.
26 degrees Fahrenheit.
Jeez.
If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
update you before we reach our destination.
Getting
Until
tossed
then, sit
around
back,
up here.
relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
Let's climb and maintain a little bit of a higher altitude. Come over here, Mr. ATC. We're at 4,000. Let's go up with another 6.
Minneapolis Center Diamond 807. Request 10,000 feet.
Yes, requesting 10,000 feet climb.
Diamond 807 climb.
Thank you.
And maintain 10,000 feet.
Alright, flight level change. Oh, that's not good. I don't remember what VY was. And accept that instruction.
Climb and maintain 10,000 foot Diamond 807.
10,000 foot. I love the AI. Alright, let me just get this configured real fast. VY is like 87 knots? Okay, cool. Look at that, we're climbing like a ridiculous. That's good rate. It'll shallow out in a little bit though. Oh my god. 1,800 feet per minute is just, it seems wild at this altitude, or in this aircraft. Such a high pitch. 15 degrees. Alright, we don't need any defrost. We're good there. Throttles are good. Everything seems good in this flight so far. Does this actually move the seat forward? I don't get what that does. Pull on. Oxygen. We don't need that. Okay, so that's all fine. That's all fine. I don't think we're going to hit icing in these conditions. I don't even think we're going to hit the clouds. How long does a typical job take in ATS? Like, do those jobs actually take a while? I don't know enough about the game. Like, do you kind of have job selections like this where you can choose to do longer ones, shorter ones? Do you actually have to stop and get gas then too? $350 miles. How long did that actually take you to complete? Is it pretty accurate to like certain games. I know sometimes you go over distance quicker in the game than you would technically in real life. So, you know, if you're going 60 miles per hour, you're actually, some games simulate you actually covering more ground in an hour than 60, where then others, it's actually legit. You know, you're only going to go cover 60 miles of distance when you're going 60 miles per hour. I guess if it's a true simulator, 350 miles at, you know, 60 miles an hour should take X amount of hours. Alright, we're coming on 10,000 feet. I don't even think I'm in the clouds still. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. I didn't even check the weather beforehand. I probably should have done that though. Had those mission steps. It depends. Good old northern Wisconsin. Funny to think I was in Wisconsin today. Alright. Wow, we're accelerating really quick still. I gotta look up what the service ceiling is on this thing. Will it tell me here? Cruise speed, 171. Flight performance. Center gravity, environment. I don't really care about that. I don't really care about the V speeds right now. I just want to know, what is this thing capable of doing? I mean, look at this. I'm already about to overspeed. This is a fast airplane. Let's see, DA62 cruise altitude. Wow. Alright, let's go a little higher. I think this thing cruises pretty good in real life, so might as well do it in real life, or follow real life. Let's go up another 4,000 feet.
Minneapolis Center Diamond 807.
Take me higher.
14,000 feet.
Diamond November 7 tree, 807.
I
request denied.
maintain. What? Are you kidding me? Why is that? Then I want to go in instrument.
Minneapolis Center Diamond November 7
I don't want flight
tree,
following anymore.
7 request destination change to 7 Yankee 2.
Isn't that where I'm going?
Diamond November 7 tree, 807 is cleared to 7 Yankee 2.
Yeah, that's where I was.
airport is filed.
I don't know why they denied it. I'm not sure what's going on with air traffic control here. It's not like there's other airplanes in the area.
Diamond November 7 tree 807 cleared to
Jerks.
7 Yankee 2 airport is filed. Squawk 6046.
Might be because I'm VFR. See if I can get it now.
807 read back correct.
No, I don't want to go that low.
Contact 10,000 feet.
No.
Altimeter tree 0. 48 continue to KORDS. Following heading 110. Proceed on course descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Want 14,000. Why does it put the 0? Oh my god, this game is so glitched. Now I gotta read that back, so hold on. I don't want to go to 14. Let me increase my altitude by 10.
KORDS following heading 110 resume. Own navigation descend and maintain 4,000 foot diamond.
No, I don't want to go down to 4,000. I need to increase that by like 10,000 feet.
07 contact Minneapolis Center.
Oh man, they're handing me off already.
25.
Alright.
Good day.
We'll see if the next guy will give us
121. 25
higher
for
altitude.
Diamond 807.
Rude of them. Or I just don't contact them.
Minneapolis Center, Diamond
Do what I
November
want.
7 tree 807 is passing 10,000 feet, descending 4,000 feet.
47 radar contact. Continue to KORDS.
3047. Reset that. Okay. Cool. Let me get an altitude increase of 10,000 feet,
Minneapolis
please.
Center Diamond 807. Request 14,000 feet.
Yeah, give it to me. Please, give it to me. I'm begging you.
November 7 tree 807 request denied.
Jerks. Alright. And I want 6,000 feet.
Minneapolis Center Diamond 807. Request 10,000 feet.
This altitude doesn't even make sense for my direction of flight, by the way.
Diamond 807, climb and maintain 10,000 feet.
Alright, I'm there already. I maintain
Climb
10K.
and maintain 10,000 foot Diamond 807.
10,000 foot. Let's see if I can at least get like 2,000 feet higher.
Minneapolis Center Diamond 807.
Why did it keep
Request 12,000
rejecting me?
feet.
Diamond November 7,
Aw, man.
807, request denied.
Alright, I guess we're stuck at 10,000 feet, everybody. I don't know why they're denying me. Next time they hand me off, I'm not contacting. Well, it'll ding me probably if I don't. That's a shame. Such a waste. Alright, let me check my power here. 75% load. I think that's pretty good. We'll leave it at that. It's 140 knots. We're cruising pretty good. Since they won't accept my request to climb higher, I really don't like this here. Can we get this off, please? Go away. No? I guess not. It's just right in the way. Hey, what's up, Delta Airlines? And have a good night. Yeah, I apologize for starting late tonight. I don't expect you guys to stay up late. Especially if you're on the East Coast, because I know it's already 10:30. I'll catch you at the next one. Alright. Might have turned my graphics down a little too much. I don't, like, so I bought the new Call of Duty because I was just in the mood for FPS, and install the game, update my graphics drivers, all that. The game just keeps freezing with a DirectX error, crashes the desktop over and over again. I guess it's a known issue. So everybody online is saying, you know, try these different things. I try them, like adjust in-game settings. Doesn't do anything. And then finally I see that they're still recommending using a driver from July. So I uninstalled the most recent NVIDIA graphics driver and installed the driver from July, and then magically the game starts working.
Descend and maintain 10,000 foot altimeter tree 0.
Well, what am I doing? What am I doing 4,000 feet above my altitude here, first of all? Co-pilot. There's no co-pilot. Hey, you guys happy if am I going quick enough for you? I need to fix the...
Diamond 807.
Oh, yeah. Keep yelling at me. Making sure my passengers are okay.
Maintain 10,000 foot Diamond 807.
Guys, catch that? I almost overspeeded. I almost overspeed the aircraft right there. That would have dinged me for a bunch of points. Alright, let's get our load back up to like 75-ish? 77, that works. Around that area should be good. This is a cool airplane. I think this is the diesel one too. I was always confused by this thing being diesel, because what the heck? Why am I... What is going on here? Oh, I'm an idiot. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm officially dumb. Forgot I set it to 14,000. It's trying to climb to that. It's not happening. Keep forgetting that they're not giving me what I want for some unknown reason. Unable. And they don't have to tell you why. But it's kind of rude of them because I don't have any sort of traffic on here.
You are 300 feet below your assigned altitude.
Yeah, I hit
Climb
turbulence,
10,000
okay?
foot altimeter tree 0. For 6.
Now, this is technically IFR. It was weird though. It started out VFR because it said I was getting flight following, which is a VFR thing. And then I decided to try to go IFR to see if I can get a higher altitude, but they still won't give it to me. So,
Diamond 807,
oh well.
please acknowledge.
Now I'm putting them on
Climb
ice.
and maintain 10,000 foot diamond 807.
Our ground speed. And we're cooking pretty good. Zoom in a little bit. We're 6.5 miles from our next waypoint. Denoted there. Going 199 over the ground. So we're going about 200 miles per hour. Or 200 knots. So yeah, well over 200 miles per hour. That's at least solid. Get rid of this stick. Trying to think, is there anything else in this aircraft I could really screw around with in the meantime? I don't think so. I don't know what's going on with my standby instrument. That looks a little... Oh, that's actually... Oh, that's funny. So they did the attitude there, airspeed, altitude on this one. Instead of just... I guess they didn't have enough room to make it a little bigger and fit it all in one. Circuit breakers. ELT. And there's really not much to this. I got de-ice here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So loud up front. Loud, quiet. Yeah, you might be the only person tonight. It might just not be a lot of people browsing for this game tonight, and it's kind of late, so I could see there not being a ton of interest in it. It'd be funny if they made a game. What if they like somehow combined Flight Simulator and ATS? So you could be driving on one of these roads down here as I fly over you, and then I go buzz you with my airplane. There's an airport. Game's performing pretty decently. I think I adjusted my graphics last time to high, but I took it off ultra. Okay, our next point mark is gonna put us right on the... And we'll pretty much be over Lake Michigan at that point, and then we'll cruise over the northernmost tip of Door County. Yeah, I always thought that would be neat to do like a massive simulation game where it was like a combination of all of the different simulators, like farming simulator, trucking simulator, flight simulator, air traffic control simulator, and then maybe even, what else? I don't know, boat simulator? Is that even, I don't even know if there is, like cruise ship simulator. That'd be kind of neat. I don't get it. Why is this path higher? Because of this? I mean, I can't even reset that. That thing's so bugged out. I don't know how to change it. I've tried deleting it. It doesn't do anything. I think that's just broken. Let's see what the weather is showing. It probably won't even have a... Yeah, it won't have anything. It's too small of an airport. That'd be a wild game. I don't even know how they would develop that. But it would take... Imagine the resources that game would take. I mean, this game, because it streams so much data, I guess it technically doesn't take a ton of resources, which I wish it did. Because I don't like running up my internet data. I don't think they've charged me yet for excess data. But I think if I go 25% over, then I get charged. Yeah, you've been getting to them really quick. Definitely bucked the trend of like 15 minutes. Now you're like within 5 minutes. That was really quick tonight. I saw your comment too. You probably saw my response. I was like literally finishing dinner when I responded to that. And I looked at my clock and I'm like, alright, I still gotta do the dishes real fast. Clean up from dinner. And then I'm gonna run down there and get this thing fired up. Game took forever to load though. I feel like it's just taking longer and longer to load Flight Simulator. Each time I play it. It's not like it's getting updated or anything. I need to just get these controls adjusted too at one point. Take the time to set that up. Oh, you did see it? Alright, cool. Oh, you're watching from Northern Illinois? Well, I'm out of Northern Illinois too. Well, west of Chicago, western suburbs. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Clancy. Yeah, I'm gonna be going through northern Wisconsin. Oh, so you're right up by the border. Yeah, I was just up there. I had to go up to, like, outside of Milwaukee. There was a wild crash right by Gurnee and Six Flags Great America. It was insane. This car on the highway, I didn't see the crash happen. It happened, like, before I rounded this curve on the highway. But this car was sitting in the, is that a 4-lane or a 5-lane? It might be a 5-lane. No, maybe it's a 4-lane. 4-lane highway. And this car was sitting sideways, all of the airbags deployed, all the side curtains deployed, smashed front end, smashed both sides, just sitting in the middle of the road, and everybody, we were all going 80, and then all of a sudden we round this turn, and we just see these cars at a dead stop, and everybody slamming on their brakes, swerving into other lanes to try to avoid all these cars that are already stationary. I almost, you know, a couple of us almost became part of the crash, but luckily we avoided it. But yeah, it was bad. That car got cracked up, and then there was some other person that got out. They stopped and had their hazards on, and they were in like the far right shoulder, and they got out of their car to go see if the person that was in the car that got hit was okay. And I'm just thinking to myself, man, if somebody inadvertently doesn't stop in enough time and hits this car and pushes it into the bystander, then we got a real mess. But it was, I slammed on my brakes. I'm like, oh my god, I 80 miles per hour, and I was in a truck, so I probably would have won that battle, which by winning that battle would probably result in, if I were to hit something, somebody probably would have died on my hands, which is not good. But yeah, that was a bad accident. That was the last thing I wanted after sitting in traffic for 2 hours. We went through some clouds, but I don't think we picked up any icing.
Diamond 807 contact Minneapolis Center.
Yeah. Hand me off. 5-5. 5-5. 1-2-5-5.
Go to 125. 55 Diamond.
125.
807.
5-5. Yeah, that would be really cool if they had like an all
Minneapolis Center,
simulator
Diamond,
game.
November 7 tree 80, 710,000 feet.
Imagine. I think the hardest thing about that would be the server load. Well, maybe not. They can have multiple servers. No, it was like a large passenger vehicle. Like a Suburban. That style truck. Alright, hand it off again. I just got handed off.
65 Diamond.
What kind of sectors are
807.
these? Interesting.
Minneapolis
Yeah, that,
Center, Diamond, November 7 tree 80,
let me wait for this thing to stop talking. I have to read back probably. 3045. There we go. I do VATSIM actually. That's primarily what I do. Like if this game didn't come out and didn't have this career mode, I would be doing VATSIM. That's probably 90% of the time. As of lately, I'll play like career mode during the week, in the evenings, and then on the weekends, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday, I'll do VATSIM flights. And I'll normally stream those. Oh nice, you just started career mode? 2024 is a little buggy, so I'll still fly. I fly, when I do VATSIM, I'll fly on 2020, because I love using the PMDG products. So until those make their way to 2024 and they fix some of the bugs that are still in the game, I probably won't do any VATSIM on 2024. Because I'm not really big into flying GA aircraft around and stuff like that. And when I fly on VATSIM, I'm mostly doing United Virtual Airlines flights. And the reason why I do that is I downloaded their schedule to an Excel spreadsheet, So what I'm doing is I'm completing every flight from each of their major hubs. It just gives me something to do. Yeah, I like 2020. This game has a lot of better weather simulation, I would say. 2020 is weird. They like pulled all the lightning out of it. There's not really any turbulence. Yeah, there's some wind shear, but there's no good cloud turbulence in that game. So this game, they improved the cloud turbulence. The graphics are a little bit better. I guess the weather engine's supposed to be better. The clouds actually look way more realistic. Oh yeah, that would be really cool. Oh, you have X-Plane 11? And Microsoft Flight Simulator X. That was a classic. It took me so long to upgrade from 2004 to X. Like, I owned X, but 2004 just operated so much better, and I had so many add-ons. That was before I really had a job, too, so it was like... it wasn't easy to go buy a bunch of add-ons. There was a... I guess the one nice thing about the virtual airline I have is they have all these awards that you can do for completing specific flights. So they have, like, one of them was the Alaska Tour Award, where you have to fly to these specific airports in Alaska, you know, back to back in a specific order. They did one for Hawaii, South America. So that was kind of fun, because if you want to complete it, you end up flying to airports you've never been to. And then they did do an NBA one and an NFL one where you follow the charter flights. One of my favorites was when you fly to all 50 capitals in the United States. That was pretty cool. Yeah, I would recommend a yoke. Like, if you're gonna do Flight Simulator, the yoke and the rudder pedals make a huge difference. I used to be, you know, the joystick way back when, and then I finally one year just decided, you know, I want to try the yoke and rudder pedals out, and it was a game changer. I think I got yoke and rudder pedals before I actually started flying in real life. I want to say I did, and it helped a ton even from that standpoint. Hey, actually, we're hitting the lake. I just noticed that. Alright, there's the coast. Okay, let's say bye-bye to land, and I'll be over water. And I got some good cloud cover here. This is kind of nice. Now I'm actually above it. Probably would have been in it if I stayed at 4,000 the initial cruise. Or maybe I would have been right below. Alright, so that's really, really zoomed in. Let's zoom it out a little bit. Where is this actually going to take us? How close to the tip of Door County? Oh yeah, we are going to go past that island. Okay. I remember... Oh wait, no, that's the island. Yeah, okay, so... I remember driving up to the tip of this when I was in Door County a few years ago, and then you can take a ferry across to this island here. Kind of neat to go to. There's an airport. We could stop there, grab a burger. Could you imagine how cool, though, an all-simulator game would be? That would be so neat. I'm trying to think of all the different simulators that you could put in it. I mean, at that point, you would almost create an entire virtual world, because everybody would be playing different roles. Like, I would choose to fly in the virtual world. It would literally be
Hey,
the Matrix.
on my way.
Oh,
They're waiting
okay.
for me there. I'll call you as soon as I'm done, but it might be a while.
No, it won't. I'm going to
Can you send me
200.
the driver's number again? I forgot it when I left.
I
Thanks.
love the conversations these
Talk to you
people
later.
have. That'd be so funny. It would be like literally living in a simulation. BG Master, you'd be driving a truck in ATS. Clancy and I would probably be flying around an aircraft. Yeah, simulated FedEx or Amazon. That'd be so crazy. You'd have some people playing Farming Simulator. You'd have people playing Fast Food Simulator, and you guys are delivering the food to the fast food simulated companies. That'd be wild. and we're paying each other in-game currencies. Could you imagine if they did that though? Like you're playing the fast food simulator game and you're simulating owning the business, and you're sitting here with a bunch of simulated trucking companies, and now like VG Master's bidding against other truckers of what he'll do the job for, so that he can deliver my goods to my restaurant or something like that. That'd be the craziest thing ever. The amount of thought and design that would have to go in there. Yeah. And then there's a guy selling simulated insurance, so now you have to make an insurance claim on your crashed truck. That'd be wild. Talk about VR then. Somebody could make that, they could take that to the next level. I mean, it would be endless. Like you literally could create a simulated world that is all based off of capitalism, basically. Like, instead of having, pulling people over, instead of having VG Master deliver your goods to your restaurant in your truck, I'm gonna undercut him by a couple of dollars and I'll just fly it there. In my Diamond. Or my Cirrus or something. Yeah, the police simulator. It'd almost kind of be like, that GTA roleplay thing. Yeah, you can go hunting. Technically, you could probably go hunting in this game since there's animals. Yeah, I know you're still there. That'd be funny though, like... That'd be a wild game. Yeah, the last Sim City I played on PC was probably like Sim City 2000.
How are you? Everything okay?
Who is this lady talking to?
Everything is ready for the arrival? Fine.
Oh,
Can't
she's
wait.
on the phone.
See you there. Bye.
Oh my god, the bye. About to open up the door and give her a parachute. But I played SimCity, I think 2000 it was, and then back in 2015 or 2016, for some reason well, at the time she was my girlfriend still, but my wife and we both got the SimCity game that was on the iPads, and I was really into that. I remember I was Googling city layouts to maximize the space that you had, because you only had a limited amount of space to build on. Like, how do you maximize your space by putting specific buildings next to each other in groups and stuff like that? That game was fun. But yeah, SimCity can get pretty... that game got intense. Even like just the Sims. Good old classic Sims. That used to be really good. That was a pretty good life simulator. I think Flight Simulator's always been my favorite simulator though, just because the size of it was so cool, flying to those different airports all over the world. Like, I remember I think the coolest thing for me when it came to Flight Simulator was the first time I decided to fly to Sydney, Australia. And they actually modeled, and this might have been in Flight Simulator 2004, but they actually modeled the air traffic control tower at Sydney because it's a very kind of unique design. And then when I finally went there in real life back in 2020, I remember landing at Sydney after being on a plane for literally a day and seeing that air traffic control tower in real life, and it was kind of like a cool moment, because as lame as it sounds, it's like, oh man, I've been flying to this airport virtually in Flight Simulator for years, and I remember the first time I went here, I never thought I'd see this in real life, and then here I am in real life seeing that airport. It was cool. But that Flight Simulator's always been so neat, just flying all over the place. The game's still... I don't know any other game that's still as exciting and interesting to me. I never get sick of it. It's always so much fun. And the weirdest thing about it is, like, when you think about it, what's so fun about this? We're sitting here I'm not doing anything. Autopilot's doing everything. I'm just cruising and looking at the clouds and obviously chatting with you guys. But this is how it is in real life. Like when I flew in real life and had to do cross countries in college on weekends, I brought my iPod, put some headphones in, listen to music, but this was literally it. I'm sitting there trimming the plane out, hand flying it, and just cruising for 3 hours by myself. And here I am simulating it right now. I mean, if it was a long flight, I'd probably be upstairs doing stuff if I wasn't streaming, but the fact that we sit here and stream ourselves just cruising along in a virtual world, not doing anything, control input wise, is kind of crazy. Like, okay, this guy's beard thing, dude. I probably wouldn't rock the gray sport coat with that. The gray sport coat, the gray shirt, the gray tie. Call it silver if you want. With the silver beard. Kind of weird. We have here. Oh, because of the turns. Hey, wait, how do I put this back on follow me mode? There we go. Okay, yeah, then we turn to the right, head southbound a little bit. I was like, what are these boxes doing over here? Yeah, VG Master, your ATS game. In ATS, do you work for a company first, and then are you able to start your own trucking company, or do you basically just start your own trucking company right off the bat and start with like a loan that you have to repay? Like, what's the simulation? Is it more focused on the business side, or does it simulate the business side of owning a trucking company or working for a trucking company, or is it really more just you do jobs to make money so you can buy like better trucks or more trucks? I don't know how that game works. Like, is it a career mode that you're simulating, or is it kind of just like Flight Simulator where you can do career mode, or you decide, hey, I want to drive from San Francisco to San Diego today or whatever, just like I'll say, hey, I want to fly from Chicago to Auckland, New Zealand, or whatever. Okay, so you create a company of your own. Now, do you get to like hire other drivers who obviously just automatically drive in the background and earn you money, and then on top of you earning money, like what are you trying to accomplish? What's the end goal with the company? Are you just, you start a company and now you work for a company yourself? What do you get for earning money, or what do you do with the money that you earn from driving?
Diamond 807, contact Minneapolis Center on 132. Niner. Good day.
1329. All right, sounds good. 1329er.
132. Niner Diamond 807.
I still don't know why this is higher.
Minneapolis Center Diamond November 7 tree 80 710,000 feet.
Maybe because it doesn't adjust for the
Diamond November
altimeter
7
setting.
807 Minneapolis Center, altimeter tree 0. Tree 9 radar contact, continue to FEPEX.
We will continue to FEPEX. Oh, look, we're almost there. Well, no, we're not. We're like more than halfway, I would say. Is it not going to read it back? Oh, no, it's just going to say continue. Okay. Okay. You can recruit other drivers. What about the online multiplayer? Can you like have, like, say I had the game and I played online, could I technically work for your company? Or is it just everybody works for their own company and real life players can't work for somebody else's company? Or I don't know, maybe they can't work for like the clan. How like some of these games you can join the clan and then points everybody in the clan that's a part of the clan, their individual points they earn go towards like a group point system for the clan. I don't know. I was trying to think of if the game actually has an end goal, or is it legitimately just a simulator that you can do whatever you want, and they just have missions to give you a reason to drive from point A to point B. I feel like then what's the point of money What's the point of an in-game currency system if it doesn't really unlock anything? Oh, multiplayer convoy mode? Okay, so you can like drop it off somewhere and somebody else can pick up that trailer and bring it to the next spot or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. The one that's kind of why I like Flight Simulator and flying on the VATSIM network, like that whole concept of, okay, you can fly or you can be the air traffic controller, and then you can get a bunch of you and your friends. All right, Clancy, I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, I'll probably keep going for another half an hour here. So yeah, if I'm still on, shoot another message. But thanks for stopping by tonight. I appreciate it. Hope to see you around again. And yeah, at some point we should do a group flight too. When I do stream VATSIM, that'd be fun. ATC for VATSIM is it's tough because they'll let you just jump in and start flying. You can't just jump in and start controlling. And I worked my way up to S3 rating a long time ago, like 2008, and never went beyond that. The highest position I ever worked was approach. I had more fun flying at that point. It was cool controlling during events and stuff like that, but I had more fun flying into the events with other people. That was more fun. All of us would load up at an airport. We'd all try to depart at the same time. That was cool. Like, you just make a conga line in the air. It's crazy, and it's even more intense now. Like, there's even a more serious academy and certification process. And then the fact that you have to do like over-the-shoulder exams and the sweatbox sessions, that stuff's intimidating. I remember the first OTS over-the-shoulder exam I did. It was on tower, to get like a tower certification at O'Hare. It was not easy. It was a pain. Yeah, and then approach was really, really difficult. That one was intense. Because they are just loading you with aircraft. Because the sweatbox sessions are brutal, and then even like in real life, and then they, you know, you're expecting everybody to be IFR, and then they have that one person, like, okay, you go throw him off with VFR, and he wants to do flight following, and just paying attention to it. It was a nightmare. That was before O'Hare had a good configuration like it does now. So much easier to. The flow is so much better now at O'Hare than it was back in 2008 when they still had the 3.2s and they were using the 4s more and all that. It was not easy. Definitely nerve-wracking. There were a lot of times where I just said, all right, I'm done. I don't care. There's a lot of traffic. I don't want to deal with it anymore. All right. Hope to see you back, Clancy. Yeah, VG Master, ATS is cool. I like that. I'm glad somebody, like, they made that game, because that whole concept of hauling trailers and driving on the roads and actually like taking the time to map out and make it more realistic is pretty cool. There's something satisfying about like completing a mission like that. Like, there's something satisfying about completing a flight in this, whether I'm doing it career mode or just for fun, free flight or whatever. But I could see in ATS a little bit more gratification when you pull in, and then you get paid. It gives you like a payment screen at the end. I would, having an in-game currency motivates me enough to want to just keep building it up. But then, like, when you start making money, you can buy, I mean, obviously you buy different trucks, and then what's the benefit of buying like a better semi or something like that? I don't know. Like in this, maybe, do all the semis have the same range? Do some have bigger tanks than the others? Can they haul heavier loads, which means you can make more money hauling heavier load a shorter distance or something like that? Holy cow. 123,000 pound transformer. That's insane. Like, I love the career mode in the world of aviation because it's you start out with that single engine plane, that 4-seater, and very basic, and you're not gonna do much or make much, and then you work your way up to getting certifications and then getting better ratings, and then you can buy those bigger aircraft, which are ultimately going to get you better jobs. That whole concept's fun. The goal is like, oh, I want to own a 747 one day and do these ultra long hauls and make a lot of money. I still actually need to start my own airline in this game. Although I don't know if I want to, because I've heard about how when you do that, if you crash the plane, you have to pay for it. And this game is so buggy, as we discovered that one night, when it made me park on the roof of a building, that I could be needing to crash my airplane intentionally just to complete the mission. Or, what was it? Was it the last stream we did of this game? When they wanted me to take off in like a farm field with a Pilatus? It gave me no runway. There literally was no runway. It was just like a dirt strip for a couple hundred feet. The longer the route, the more money. Okay, so it doesn't have anything to do with like your payload. It just has to do with distance. Isn't it how they actually pay in real life anyways? Isn't the world of trucking all like cents per mile? Hey, if you go do the, like if you contract a job with somebody, hey, go move this for me, I'll pay you X amount of cents per mile, and you're looking for the guy that's paying the most cents per mile? Or does it really, does the cents per mile depend on the payload that you're carrying? I know nothing about that industry outside of the fact that it's logistics and they're moving stuff from point A to point B. But the way that it, you know, the pay scale, I think they're similar to pilots where they can only be on duty for a certain amount of hours in a row before they have to have rest. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, I thought I've heard of something where these trucks are programmed to actually time out and they won't let you continue driving once you hit a certain run time or something. I don't know if that's real either. I really don't know how that whole world works. You might be able to answer that question the best, BG Master, because I know you said you were working towards getting your certification. How long, what's their required minimum rest time between those 8 hours of driving? They're like, they have to rest for, they have to be on, if they're on for 8, they got to be off for 8, or is there like a minimum rest before they can go back on for another 8?
Diamond 807, you can cancel IFR.
They're having me
IFR
cancel
to your
already?
destination.
What do you mean? I'm above the clouds. You can only speculate. Yeah, I'd have to look. I bet the rules exist somewhere. That's one of those things that, like, when I'm laying in bed and I can't sleep, I'll just randomly Google. Like, oh, okay, that's how it works. Why do they want... So weird that they want me to cancel
Minneapolis Center
IFR.
Diamond 807 would like to cancel IFR.
Yeah. Alright, let's descend and maintain 4,000.
Diamond 807 IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated.
Cool.
Squawk 1200.
Walk
Maintain
VFR.
VFR.
Will do.
Frequency change approved. Good day.
Good day. Alright. We're almost there. Critical speed. We're going to get descend at 1,000 feet per minute. Well, we could do 1,500. Try to slow this thing down a little bit. Keep my speed as high as I can. We don't lose time here. SCS. I'm glad they made the game. I'm glad all these simulators are starting to come out. Although some of them are funny, like pressure washing simulator. I've seen like a card shop simulator. There was a construction simulator, or like where you had to make a, or maybe it was like pool simulator where you're building pools. There's all sorts of crazy games out there. Any real job in real life seems to have a simulator game. Some of them are really funny. There's that toilet simulator. That game's mechanic sim. Fixing stuff. Lumber simulator. Train simulator. That would be cool to incorporate. Train simulator? How cool would that be? Oh, loose cannon. You're back. You were here earlier. I don't know, maybe you were here the whole time. Oh, you had a power outage? Damn. I'm glad it came back. Train simulator incorporated into the massive world simulator would be really cool. And then what would be neat too is then if you could just be like a person in the within the, if you just wanted to simulate being a person. Yeah, the train simulators games do exist. I actually have them. I used to stream it actually a while ago. I always liked that game. I thought it was cool. But imagine if you could have train simulator, flight simulator, trucking simulator, all those, boat simulator, and then you could either be the people driving the boats, driving the trucks, driving the trains, or flying the airplanes, or you could just choose to be a person that exists in that world, and you could go ride on the train being driven by somebody, or ride on the plane, because then you could take like the bus to the train to the airport to the other airport, and then like a bus or train to the boat. That'd be pretty cool. Am I getting icing, by the way, here? No. Oh, I can't. It's gonna clear up anyways if I do get it. Maybe I am. Who cares? I'm gonna get below it. Yeah, it'd be wild. We might have just hit on a really cool concept. How do we make it happen? I have no idea. That game would probably cost a lot of money to develop, and you'd need a lot of servers to run it. I used to play, there was Microsoft Train Simulator a long time ago. Now it's it's like Train Simulator 2024. And you used to like be able to derail the train by driving the thing way too fast in turns and stuff, and it'd be funny to watch the train carts just fly everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna keep descending here.
7 Yankee 2 traffic docking
2,000
November
feet.
7 8075 miles north 4000. Fort inbound to land runway 27.
Runway 7. I don't want to land. What? Where's the traffic pattern? Did anybody see the traffic pattern? No, it's not there. I don't even see the airport. I have to overfly. It's not even loaded in yet. Huh. Alright, well, let's keep descending. Never turn the wind on. There we go. Nice tailwind tonight. Star Citizen, is that a game? Where you just simulate being a citizen? That'd be pretty funny. What are we doing here? Oh, it's having me do a teardrop in? Okay. That's easy. Heading. Once I get to the airport, we'll do that. Oh, that's the... Okay, so that's final over there. This game probably isn't even having me land the right direction. Half the time they have you land with a tailwind. So wonky. Alright, finals there. Where is this airport? I mean, what are we dealing with? Oh, it's right there. Okay, so we got like a dirt. Well, it looks like it's actual asphalt. Not that big. Wait, I think we've landed here before. I think we've flown to this airport. Like a while ago. Alright, well. I'm not gonna extend my gear right now. Stupid. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. I'll have to look that up. I'm disconnecting my autopilot. Yaw damper in the flight director. You don't need that trash. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this backwards. Oh, I did get icing. That's fine. Turn my defrost on. Oh yeah, defrost it. There it goes. A little bumpy out here. Well, it's gonna yell at me for not following the procedure. I just realized that. I'm not paying attention, but I'll join a base leg. I'll join a base leg here shortly. All right. Oh, you're gonna miss the landing by like 2 minutes. I'm almost there. All right, VG Master, thanks for stopping by. As always, I appreciate it. And I will see you at the next one. Getting tossed around here. Look at this, we're like scud running. Okay, there's my final. I'm not gonna fly pattern altitude. This is more fun. I like flying nice and low. Probably Thursday, yeah. Tomorrow I actually gotta work from home, unfortunately, and I'm gonna be busy all day, and then pretty busy in the evening, so yeah, the next stream will most likely be Thursday night. Alright, get a little lift here. Alright, we're technically like on the perfect base leg now. Lower the gear. Communicate. Bounce position.
7 Yankee 2 traffic diamond November 7 tree 8072 miles southeast 1300. Fort inbound to land.
Landing gear is so noisy. Alright, have a good night, VG Master. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
7 Yankee 2 traffic diamond November 7 tree 807 is
Oh,
on final
wow.
runway 27 to land.
What kind of final turn is this? Look at this, man. This pattern is brutal. A tight pattern. Be fine. Plane just wants to sink. Wow. Windy. Oh, I'm floating. Alright, we're good. Man, that wind is not ice. I'm pretty sure we've been here. I remember that mountain. I had to turn around and taxi to the end, and I think it... like, we almost blew over or something. If I remember correctly. That was a fun landing. Alright, let's turn this thing around here. We'll go park wherever the heck it's trying to get me to park. Really? Will this not let me do differential braking? There we go. I was gonna say, this airplane should be turning on a dime. There we go. Maybe I can't tell if we have been here or not. I have to look at the log. I don't remember, but I feel like I have been here. And it was very, very bad visibility. Yeah, I have rudder pedals. I have the CH products, yoke and rudder pedals. This is my second one of each. I had the first one for a long time, but it started getting really bad drift. So I decided to finally replace it a couple of years back. What's interesting right now is like, it does not want to turn at all. Maybe this aircraft doesn't have good nose wheel steering. Maybe it's like the Cirrus and it's all just different. It's a free moving nose wheel gear and you have to just do everything differential braking. I remember that the first time I flew the Cirrus, I was used to the Cessna where you actually get a little bit of nose wheel steering. You still have to do a lot of differential braking. And then the first time I'm in the Cirrus, I'm like, what the heck? It took me a little bit to get used to it, but then I got really, really in love with it because you could turn the tightest radius ever. It was insane. That thing literally could turn on a $50. Landing lights. Well, I'll leave them on. I'm still on the runway. Technically, I should have them on. Flaps up already. Okay, good there. Gotta stop and hold short here. That was a windy landing. Kind of fun. Make it a lot more challenging. Alright, stop and hold short here. Make us announce our taxi 3 feet in front of us. Maybe it won't. Oh.
7 Yankee 2 traffic diamond
Enter
November
key doesn't work half the time.
807 is taxiing to runway 27.
No, I'm not. I'm
7
taxiing to
Yankee
parking.
2 traffic diamond November 7 tree 807 is taxiing to parking.
Oh my goodness. Gonna need to breathalyze me or something here. Don't even know what I'm doing. Alright, inform the passengers. And let's
Dear
stop it.
passengers, welcome to Thompsonville. Local
Welcome.
time is 3:31 p.m. For
That
your
was a
safety,
smooth
the
ride.
captain has requested that you
Thanks for the
remain
safe
seated
travel,
with your
Captain.
seatbelt fastened
Alright,
until
parking
we come to a
brakes
complete stop and a
and
seatbelt
engines
sign is
are
turned
off.
Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off.
Turn
On
off our
behalf of the entire
Torpedo
company, we
Heat,
would like to thank
Avionics
you for
Master.
choosing first-class wings.
Let's
We
kill
look
it.
forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Weldon.
Alright, let's see how we did. I'm sure we're gonna get horribly rated on something. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I missed one ATC transmission. And will give me just shy of an S. Passenger satisfaction. They probably didn't like when the autopilot got janky. Look at all that icing that built up. That's cool. We could have. That's probably why we had such bad aerodynamics on arrival there. All right. Do we even calculate how much money these crooks take from us? Do it. So we made. It's so bad. Look at what they take from us. Employer commission. I think I calculated it once. It was like 98, 99. I'm not even gonna do it. It was like 98 point something % they take. But hey, we got 11,270. That's pretty solid. I got a no skip bonus. That's a big one. Bad weather bonus. Oh, that brought my S rating up pretty good. We're not actually hitting the S ranking. That actually brought it up 10%. Not eligible for special. Oh, Beyond ATC? No, I haven't used Beyond ATC before. I've heard of that, but I'm not familiar with it. Like, I've heard of the name, but I know nothing about it. Okay, so with that being done, that means we just have to do 4 more of those, and then we'll be able to do charter service VIP. But I do have cargo transport medium completed. But I honestly, I'd rather... Yeah, they got the Pilatus there. I don't know, I like flying the Pilatus. It's just that mission I had to do last time was so silly. I'm not gonna do agriculture or medevac. Well, maybe I will down the road. Maybe we'll adventure with that. But for now, I'm kind of sticking to trying to get that. I would be so afraid to try the helicopters with a yoke. It'd be so wacky. I mean, I'm sure I could make it work, but it wouldn't be very nice. 40,000, so we need a little bit more for that. Not gonna go for the scoop yet. Turboprop airline transport rating. I'm not gonna. How does this company thing? Eligible companies pending qualification. Aircraft available for purchase. I could technically. What do I need to do? Mission hotspot. Spring, summer, fall. Wow. So I could go back to flying the Cessna. You have to maintain it. Does it only... So I had this other game last year, or for FS 2020, it was an add-on, and it was basically like career mode. It was similar to this before it was integrated into the game. And you would have to... Your aircraft would... Let's say it had like a maintenance. It was at 100%, right? So it has 100% health. This game, even when you weren't playing it, like if I didn't play it for a week because I was busy and I came back, it would actually decrease the maintenance percentage. So it would literally like reduce it just because I wasn't playing the game. It was let me see if I still have it. Neo Fly, that's what it was. So like if the aircraft would it would start falling apart, or it would start losing its Neo Fly, or I forget. Yeah, it was funny. So I'm curious, like does the wear and tear on the aircraft only happen when you're using it, or does it happen just as it sits? But launch your cargo transport business and deliver everything from life-saving medical. So if I do this, that mean I can't do regular missions anymore, or I can do regular missions or fly for myself, but then I'm gonna have to maintain the aircraft. If I crash it, I'm royally screwed, so I'd have to do other missions to pay for it probably. Yeah, I haven't dabbled in it. I mean, I'm not gonna create it now and then end the stream. That'd be dumb. I'll probably do it next time. What I don't want to do is this. Like, definitely don't want to sightsee, because those were the worst missions, I thought. I can't even go back to the overview. Oh well, I'll have to research that a little bit. So I get the full cost of the flight. So I mean, yeah, you make CR really quick, because in that last mission, I would have made so much CR. I would have made 11. They took a good chunk of it. I made 11 because of all the bonus. So I probably would have made like 20 something. I would have had enough to probably take the next certification. Maybe I'll do that next time. Maybe we should make the next stream starting our own company. Starting our own cargo company. Cool. 5 specialized. I'm not going to do skydive. I would do cargo, and I would do charter services. But I don't know. I feel like I'd rather fly boxes than annoying passengers, because the boxes don't have goofy conversations. Outside of that, though, I think I might have to call it for the night. You have to buy a plane first, though. Oh, and how much are the planes? So you have to create the company, and then you have to buy the plane. So I gotta create the company for 10,000 CR, then I'll have to buy a plane for 23,550. So I can't even afford this yet. I'll have to do some. Doesn't make sense yet. not gonna start a company and then not be able to buy a plane. So, but next time I do, once I do one more mission, I'll be able to at least have enough CR to probably buy the Cessna and start the company, and then we can start flying those types of missions. The other thing I don't get though is that they still having an issue with the live missions. Oh, now we're starting to see IP. Oh, that's a midway to G36. Yeah, why is this not seeing any live missions? It used to have that message pop up that it was still having issues. Guess not. Alright, well, as much as I don't want to end it, I have to because it's getting late. But thank you to all of you that stopped by the stream tonight. It was a good time. I had fun. You guys definitely made that flight go by really, really fast just from hanging out in the chat and all that. So thank you for that. And Loose Cannon, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I have a quick question if you're still here. So I love analytics, and the one thing that analytics can't tell me is when you saw my stream show up in wherever it was, browse or recommended or whatever, what made you actually click on it? That's because that's the one thing analytics won't tell me. So I always have to ask, like, what made you actually click on it? Because the thumbnail isn't the craziest, probably. The title is a title, and then you see that there's only like 2 people watching. So what makes you click on that? I feel like most people would normally just skip right over it and they'd go find the streamer with like 200 viewers, not 2. I'm always curious what made you click on it. Check it out. But outside of that, everybody else, VG Master and Delta Airlines, I know you were here for a little bit, and Clancy, well, you were here too. I know you had to step away, but thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Hope to see you guys again, and hopefully getting closer and closer to getting enough people to actually do a little VAT Sim group flight. That'd be really fun. We could do a group flight on here too. It doesn't have to be on VAT Sim. Oh, you watched part 1. Part of one of my previous lives. Oh, cool, nice. I appreciate you checking out a live one while it's happening. Yeah, I have more fun streaming. I still like to try to make videos, but I don't know. I feel like it's hard to make a video out of a flight and make it not boring. I'm still experimenting with how I want to produce a video or recorded flight. I'll keep trying, and I might do a couple more of the certification videos. But yeah, I appreciate it. Anyways, I gotta end it. I gotta get to bed, so I will see you guys most likely on Thursday. I'm gonna try to start normally around 8:30 Central Time is when I try to start, so I'll try to be on time then. I'm not gonna be traveling that day. I already know that for a fact, so everything should go smoothly. So unless I get sick, but yeah, keep an eye out. I'll post normally as a YouTube post if I'm not gonna be doing it. Give you guys a heads up. But thanks and have a great night. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.